Ryan here for Silly Reviews. We're going to do a little face-off, a little tomato face-off. We've got paste picante sauce and we've got Rotel. The original Rotel, the mild paste. Diced tomatoes and green chilies. That's what you're going to see on the front of the Rotel label on the paste. It's going to say that it is the original picante sauce. And we have the mild because that is clearly the more popular of the two. If you're worried about the nutrition facts, the nutrition labels on here, neither one of these two are going to have a lot of calories. They just don't. They're mostly just diced up, very ripe tomatoes and a few things in there for flavor, whether it's going to be some little peppers and onions, some kind of spices added to them. The only thing you'd have to worry about this, if you are on a sodium restricted diet, both of these do pack a good amount of sodium, so be wary of that. A lot of people use these by themselves, especially the paste when it comes to just a dip for a chip all by itself. While the Rotel is probably more famous for the classic recipe of Rotel and Velveeta. If we take a closer look at the contents of the can of Rotel, you can see very ripe, very red tomatoes. Not very runny at all, pretty thick. If we look at the contents of the paste, now the paste is going to be thinner, and if you take a look here, very ripe tomatoes as well, but they're diced smaller, and I also find that the little tomatoes and paste are a little bit crunchier. They're a little bit crispier. The Rotel, again, you're going to use that in Velveeta a lot. That's been around forever. That recipe is great for parties, great for movie night, things like that. The paste picante sauce, you're going to find that a lot of times something similar when you go to a restaurant and they, plate your table with the free chips and the free dip. And it's going to look a lot like paste. So out of the two, I'm very curious. Which one do you like more? Which one do you use more? Do you like them by themselves or with cheese? Leave a comment.
Ryan here for Silly Reviews.